Bonjour les étudiants, comment ça va? Comment vous allez? Comment vont les vacances? Do you know comment vont les vacances? How are the holidays? Comment vous amusez-vous à la maison? How do you enjoy yourself at home? Ok, nous allons commencer maintenant. We start now. Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? You have to answer that question. Répondez à la question. Quelle est la date d'aujourd'hui? Aujourd'hui, c'est mardi, le 28 avril 2020. Aujourd'hui, c'est mardi, le 28 avril 2020. Et le titre de notre leçon, c'est « Expliquer l'importance du sport ». Le titre de notre leçon d'aujourd'hui, c'est « Expliquer l'importance du sport ». I believe you already know what I just said. The topic of today's lesson is explaining the importance of sports. In other words, what are the importance of sports? You already know what sport is. Now, if you look at the scheme of work that was sent to you, you had the scheme for week 1 to week 6 for the subsequent term. Now, this is the topic for week 1 that we are treating today. It's a very simple and very short topic, very easy to understand. You just have to pay attention. Now, we're looking at les importances du sport, and I'm expecting you to repeat exactly what I'm saying, so that when we meet, I will ask you, and you have to answer me. Les importances du sport. Remember here, I did not say les importances. I said les importances. On fait la liaison de S et I, les importances du sport. You should know what it means. It's almost close to English, the importance of sport. Now, here outlined on the board are the various importance of sport. Various importance of sport. So I'm going to read them, briefly explain them to you, and interpret them to you in English as well. So all you need to do is to pay attention. The first importance of sport, la première importance du sport, c'est le sport donne la bonne santé. Le sport donne la bonne santé. Le sport donne la bonne santé means sport gives good health or sport promotes good health. In this topic, all you need to know, all you need to do is to listen and understand and repeat after whatever I'm saying. Le sport donne la bonne santé veut dire en anglais, sport promotes good health. That's for number 1. Number 2, numéro 2, le sport aide à être honnête. Now, if you remember, in the pledge, you say, je promets au Nigeria, mon pays, d'être fidèle, loyal et honnête. Honnête, you know what it means, honest. Therefore it means, le sport aide à être honnête. Sport helps to be honest. You know, when you are practicing sport, you want to go into sport as a professional, it will help you to be honest. It will help you to interact better with your counterpart. It will help you to be straightforward and to be trusted by people around you. That's the reason why sport is very good. It helps one to be honest. Number 3, numéro 3, le sport encourage la discipline. Very important. Now, what I like about this topic is that almost all the sentences you are seeing here are very close to English. So you won't tell me that you won't be able to interpret these things on your own. Le sport encourage la discipline. You know what it means? Le sport encourage la discipline. En anglais, ça veut dire sport encourages discipline. Of course, you don't need to be told that one. No, of course. It encourages you to be disciplined. If you are somebody who used to be very hot-tempered, you're somebody who is not patient, you're somebody who is very, troublesome, by the time you go into sport, into professional sport, or into sport as a profession, you see, it will help mold you. It will help, give you that sense of self-discipline, self-control. You'll be able to relate better with people. Le sport encourage la discipline. Numéro 4, le sport favorise la concurrence. Le sport favorise la concurrence. Le sport favorise la concurrence. Qu'est-ce que ça veut dire en anglais? Sport promotes competition, the spirit of competition. You know, when you are competing, you have the mindset of winning. Nobody goes into a competition without the mindset of winning. You are going there to win, you are going there to compete. So it helps you build that sense of competition into you. You know, as a footballer, you're going there to the field to win the other people from the other team. If you're a volleyball player, you are going there knowing that you are going there to win, not to lose. That's why we say le sport favorise la concurrence. Numéro 5. Le sport nous garde en forme. Le sport nous garde en forme. Répétez. Le sport nous garde en forme. It means, ça veut dire en anglais, sport keeps us fit. Sport keeps us fit. En forme means fit. Le sport nous garde en forme. Sport keeps us fit. You know that when you do sport, some of you when we were rehearsing for our inter-sport, you will play a little bit. You say, Auntie, je suis fatigué, I'm tired, Madame Ingrid, je suis fatigué. You have not even thrown that ball once. Your hands are already paining you because you are not in form. You are not fit because you are not used to do sport. So, but if you are used to if you are involved in sport, you see that you keep fit, and practicing sport will be something you will take pleasure in doing. Numéro 6. Oh là là, j'ai fait une petite erreur. Let me correct this. Numéro 6. Yes, what to be numéro 6? Numéro 6, numéro 7 et numéro 8. Le sport encourage l'amitié. I want to underline this. Very important. Le sport encourage l'amitié. I'm not going to tell you this, but l'amitié is friendship. Sport encourages friendship. You know, when you are going into professional sport or any sport at all, just like the one we did during inter-house sport, you see, when you lose, it doesn't make you an enemy of your adversary or the people you are playing with. Rather, it should bring you stronger, closer together. You see, you mingle with people. When you are going for sport as a professional, you mingle with people. It helps you make friends easily. That's why we say le sport encourage l'amitié. It encourages friendship. Numéro 7. Le sport nous fait voyager. Le sport nous fait voyager. Le sport nous fait voyager. It means sport makes us travel a lot. Voyager means to travel. Le sport nous fait voyager. Sport makes us travel. It's one of the importance of sport. Sport makes us travel. Of course, when you are involved in sports, you have to travel from one state to another or from one country to another to go and compete with other teams from all over the world. So it gives you that opportunity to travel. Numéro 8, le sport professionnel nous donne de l'argent. I prefer this one. This one is very, very good. Le sport professionnel nous donne de l'argent. Répétez après moi. Le sport professionnel nous donne de l'argent. Ou bien, le sport professionnel donne de l'argent. Le sport professionnel donne de l'argent. If you remember during our past lessons, I told you the meaning of l'argent. L'argent means money, cash, money, liquid cash. Le sport professionnel nous donne de l'argent. You know that all these people that are playing professionally, you hardly see somebody who is poor among them. None of them is poor when it comes to money. So professional sport gives money. That is what this means. Professional sport, of course, you should know, le sport professionnel donne, gives money. Le sport professionnel donne de l'argent. Professional sport gives money. Now, I'm expecting you, as I said earlier on, to read and go through this lesson over and over and understand it very, very well. Now, on your own, I want you to interpret everything I've said here because there's no one that I read without interpreting for you in English. And also, there's a song I'm going to teach you on sport. But for today, we are going to finish with this. That's the end of the lesson here. Now, before we close up today's lesson, Voici le devoir à faire à la maison. Devoir à faire à la maison. Votre devoir, c'est nommer 5 importances du sport et interprétez-les en anglais. Nommer 5 importances du sport et interprétez-les en anglais. Nommer 5 importances du sport et interprétez en anglais. That's what I want you to do as your assignment. Of course, you know I'm not going to interpret it for you. You already know what that means. I'm not going to interpret. If you don't know what that means now, you will know later. When you concentrate better, you know what I mean. And that is going to be your assignment on this topic. Merci beaucoup d'avoir écouté. Merci beaucoup de m'avoir visionné aujourd'hui. Et portez-vous bien. Merci beaucoup. Et au revoir. But before I go, I want to give you my phone number in case you have questions to ask me. If you have some questions to ask me, you can call me on this line 0706 Voici mon numéro de téléphone 0706 278 59 44 0706 278 5944. So you can call me on this line. And if you are on WhatsApp, this is not my WhatsApp number. If you're on WhatsApp, you can call me on this line. 08124 90 10 90. So this is a new number. This is the one I've been using before. I believe some of you should have this number. I've given you this number before. So please, if you have any question, just call me on this line and I will answer you. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup et au revoir.